I think I'm gonna try some knifing today. Never mind, we are not knifing. So I don't know how many of you guys have heard, but apparently the Earth is flat. It's not a sphere, it's not a round planet. In fact, it's just a disc. It's like a plate. Or at least that's what rapper B.O.B. or Bob as I like to call him. I know I'm so fucking funny. But the other day, apparently B.O.B. and then Tequila, I don't know how to say her name, but him and this girl start going on a Twitter rant earlier this week, telling everyone that the Earth is actually flat. It's not round. And I'm just gonna show you guys some of the tweets that they were tweeting out. So they started coming out of nowhere earlier this week, just tweeting out randomly, saying things like, a lot of people are turned off by the phrase flat Earth, but there's no way you can see the evidence and not know. Grow up. No matter how high in elevation you are, the horizon is always eye level. Sorry, cadets. I didn't want to believe it either. You know, you're right, B.O.B., because no matter how high up in the Earth's atmosphere you go, the horizon is always eye level. You know, I've never really been up above the Earth's atmosphere, but I'm sure he has. I mean, this guy knows everything. I mean, do you guys see what his tweets are? I mean, how do you think B.O.B. feels being a modern day opposite Galileo? He also tweeted this picture showing a GoPro's view and then the same view with the GoPro lens corrector on it. I think this guy needs to Google what a fisheye lens is. Now, basically, what his philosophy is, because he's been answering all sorts of questions that people throw at him. Because how he's describing it is that the Earth is just a disc. It's just a disc like that thick, and you can go in the oceans, you know, it's deep, it's high, it's just a flat disc like that. And people are saying, well, how do the oceans not just fall off the edge? And what he's trying to tell us is that Antarctica, the South Pole, and the North Pole are both connected together, and the whole world is just this disc, right? This circular disc like that, and that the South Pole and the North Pole are both this giant wall of ice that goes around the whole circle, the whole disc, and this wall of ice is what's keeping the water from falling off the edge of the planet, or this disc, whatever you want to call it. And then he goes on to say that we should all question the international laws that prevent us from going to Antarctica and the North Pole. What is there to hide? He also tweeted out, don't try to back me into the conspiracy theorist corner. Don't be fooled. I speak from personal experience. So I think it's pretty clear that B.O.B. used to be an astronaut and he was blacklisted from NASA and now he's getting back at them. Now, why does any of this matter, you know? Because in the end, does it really matter if the Earth is round or flat? Well, B.O.B. is trying to persuade us that the government has been messing with our minds, telling us that the Earth is round for all these years to make us feel insignificant and small. So basically, how I'm viewing this is that the world governments got together a long ass time ago, hundreds of years ago. They rewrote the history books and said, how can we place our thumb down on the people of this planet? Well, of course, we just tell them the Earth is round. That's genius. That'll show them. That'll tell them who's boss. I gotta tell you guys, B.O.B. guy's fucking genius. Now, the worst part about this isn't the fact that both a grown man and woman both believe that the Earth is flat, but also the fact that their fans are believing them. Literally, because of Tequila and Bob, or B.O.B. whatever, there's a large amount of people on the internet right now that believe that the Earth is actually flat. And if you're one of those people, you do you. But just know that this is a conspiracy theory that's found on a website that also states that dinosaurs built the pyramids. I just checked his Twitter and now he's going off about robots, synthetic robots living among us in the US, like something straight out of Fallout. Now I've come to the conclusion that he's either A, like literally going crazy right now, B, just believes everything he reads online, or maybe, just maybe, the world actually is flat. Anyways, guys, that is gonna have to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. This whole thing was sort of a joke. I was just going off on this little rant here, sort of a counter argument to him. If you do believe the world is flat, that's awesome. You do you. I'm not going against your views. To be honest, I could care less if the world is round or flat, whatever. I don't care, to be honest. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully I didn't offend any of you guys who actually do think the world is flat. I was just trying to make a funny video out of this whole situation because you guys know I live on the internet and this is like a big thing that happened on the internet in the last few days. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up because it would be greatly appreciated and it really helps me out as always. But until next time, guys, this has been Max. Peace.